Okay, we're on Sanhedrin, Perak Bet, Mishnah Bet. Second Mishnah, second chapter. Second Sanhedrin. We talked about a Kohen Gadol in the last Mishnah of Dan v'Daninoto. So now we're going to learn the corresponding Mishnah about Melech, the king, right? The Jewish king. Lo Dan v'lo Daninoto. He doesn't judge, and you can't judge him. It's really interesting halachic question. Is the king subject to the courts or not? So the Mishnah seems to say lo danimoto, you can't judge him, and because lo danimoto, the Gemara learns out that there's a correlation between whether you could judge someone. You can only someone who can judge. Someone can only judge if he's judgeable. Since he's not judgeable, therefore he can't judge. The melech lo dan v'lo daninoto. Now the Gemara says also, one second, the Torah we know about David HaMelech, Beit David, Kol Mar Hashem Dino LeBoker Mishpat, right? Dino LeBoker Mishpat, judge like LeBoker Mishpat, that David HaMelech did judge. So therefore, the way the Gemara solves it is when it says Lo Dan V'Lo Daninoto, it's Malchei Yisrael, kings of Israel, but not the kings of Beit Yehuda, Malchei Beit David. Malchei Beit David, the Mishnah is not talking about. There are other ways to solve this contradiction, but that's how we paskin that Malchei Yisrael Lo Dan V'Lo Daninoto. But if you happen to be from a Melech Beit David, then you can judge, and therefore you are judgeable. Lo me'id, lo me'idinoto. He can't testify in court. Lo me'idinoto means, and they don't testify about him, which makes sense because you don't judge him either. Since you don't judge him, you don't testify about him. Lo choletz, lo chosim leishto. He doesn't do chalitza, meaning if his brother died, and his brother died without children, then he doesn't do chalitza. And of course, his wife, you don't do chalitza for his wife either. He doesn't do chalitza because it's not appropriate. It's not mat'im that the king should do chalitza even for his brother's wife. Okay, and also the almana, the widow of a melech, can't marry anyone else, and that's why lo chotzin leishto. Lo bi'abeim, he doesn't do yibum. Similarly, v'lo miyabmin leishto for the exact same reason. Okay. Rabbi Yehuda says im ratzah lachlos o li'abeim. No, it's not. I guess it's below his kavod. But if he wants to do chalitza or yibum on his brother's wife, zachor. Okay, Amrulo, they said ein shomi lo. No, you can't do that. It's not bechabodik. It's not appropriate. Why? The melech shemachal al kvodo and kvodo machol. A king who wants to be machal. To be mocha means to forgive. So if he wants to forgive his own honor, he doesn't have the right to forgive his honor because it's not his honor. His honor is the honor of the nation of Israel. It's inappropriate that she do chalitza and spit in front of him. If you don't do chalitza, then you don't do yibum, and therefore, okay, they said, no, he can't do chalitza or yibum. As we said, you don't marry his widow, meaning a woman who was married to the king, or his gerusha, she can't marry anyone else. Rabbi Yehuda says, no say amelech almanatosh alamelech. A king can marry the widow of a king, because she's not keilu going down in the kavod. Shekain matzinu b'David shenasa almanatosh al Shaul. David amelech married the almana of Shaul when he died. Shneimar, vayitna lecha et beit adonecha, will give you the house of your master, ve'eneshei adonecha, and the wives of your master bechekecha, in your chek, in your lap. Meaning that David HaMelech was allowed to, at least according to the Pshat, marry the wives of Shaul after he died, because he was a king as well. We'll stop here. Dedicated learning to memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.